I'm Nickolaus with the Woodlands Nature Station, and I would like to welcome you to our Incredible Insects program. Now, insects are a very cool kind of critter around here, but there's a lot of different crawly critters that you might see, but not all of them are insects. Insects are specifically any animal, or really any small critter. They have to be small, that's step one. They have to have 6 legs. They typically have wings, although that part's a little negotiable, and they have antennae. Now, rather than just standing here and talking to you about insects, we're actually going to build an insect, and then at the end we're going to show off a couple of live critters. So first of all, I will need a trusted assistant that I can build into a bug. So I'd like to welcome Jacob. He will be our bug. So if you will put that on. The first step towards any insect is going to be an exoskeleton. So that is what Jacob is doing right now, is he is putting on his exoskeleton. There we go. It looks wonderful on you. It's very slimming.
Thank you, yes.
Now, insects and their exoskeletons are broken up into 3 segments. This is another part of being an insect. It's having 3 main body parts. So we've got the abdomen, we've got the thorax, and we've got the head. Jacob is providing the 3rd part. Our build here only provided 2 of the 3. Now, the next part, the next part of building our insect is that he needs to have 6 legs. So you are exactly 6 legs short. Well, those 2 don't really count as insect legs. Those don't have an exoskeleton.
Gotcha.
So, I will provide you with some legs. Alright, if you will stick these on that side, we're gonna keep on building our insect here. Our Jacob species of insect here. Nice beautiful legs with bright shiny exoskeleton exteriors. Very nicely done. Alright, so we've got the 3 main body parts. We've got 6 legs. Now, what were some of the other wonderful bits? Wings. Wings. Not every insect has wings, but this one will, because Jacob wouldn't be complete without them.
Never.
Alright, so we will attach those to the back. There we go. Wings help insects to escape from predators. They also allow insects to have a wider variety of places for them to find food or to find shelter. Alright, so we'll turn back around. Now, another thing that insects typically have are antennae. That is one of the ways that they can sense their way around their world. Beautiful. Nice and shiny, long and spindly, so you can get lots of information from lots of different directions. Now, another wonderful part about insects is that their eyes are different than ours. They have compound eyes. They kind of like looking through a kaleidoscope, but all the time. So we are going to provide Jacob here with kaleidoscope eyes.
Yes.
There we are. You're looking beautiful. I think this is wonderful.
Great.
All right. And the last main body part that we are going to show off here with our built insect are what are called sensory hairs. Now, these could appear really anywhere on the body. I'm just going to have Jacob hold on to these. So they would be at the ends of his legs or at the ends of his extremities. But these sensory hairs can be anywhere on the insect, and it's just another way for them to gather information from their surroundings while they're crawling around in various kinds of dirt or on grass or on trees. These hairs would provide a little bit of that information to the insect regardless of where on the body these hairs were. Alright, now another wonderful thing about insects is that the babies or the larvae do not look anything like the resulting adult. So in the same way that Jacob as a human did not look anything like Jacob as an insect, he underwent what we would call a metamorphosis as he transformed into this beautiful, wonderful Jacob insect version. Alright, so now that we have constructed our very own Jacob insect who has gone on with the rest of his life stages, we're now going to be showing off a live insect or 2. First and foremost, I'm going to show off the noisiest one that we have. This is our Katydid. Now, you can see as we zoom in that this one very clearly has 6 legs that are attached to the thorax. And then below the thorax, this one has a very large, almost leaf-shaped abdomen. These guys do make their homes in trees and bushes, and they like to camouflage amongst the leaves that they eat. Now, above the thorax, where all the legs are attached, you can also see the head with the eyes and those big, long, spindly antennae and all the various mouth parts so that they can chew on the leaves that they like to hide among and eat. Now, luckily, our Katydid here has decided to have a quiet day. He is very loud. This is one of the more common insects that you can hear throughout the summer evenings. So this is another example of an insect that we have very commonly around here. This is called a Bess Beetle. Now you can very clearly see the shiny exoskeleton that this one's covered in. Underneath some plates here on the abdomen, he would have some wings that are tucked away underneath there. You can see that he is very clearly segmented into three parts. There's the abdomen, the thorax where his legs are attached, and then the head up here with his two antennae that he's searching around for, trying to figure out exactly what he's crawling around on. These guys are often going to be found in logs or in fallen trees or in various kinds of leaf litter, which is both what they eat and where they find their homes. Alright, so thank you guys for joining me for our Incredible Insects program. I wholeheartedly encourage you to look around your yards or around your homes to look for any kind of very small critter that's got an exoskeleton, 6 legs, and antennae. Find any kind of way to take a picture or maybe draw any of these critters that you see, and then later try to figure out what kinds of insects you might have around your home. It's always nice to know exactly what critters are crawling around your house, and you might be surprised by the variety that you would find. So again, my name is Nickolaus with the Woodlands Nature Station, and thank you guys for joining us.